What's up, we kinda? How y'all doing? What's going on? We dun, 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 kinda. Yes, we are here once again with another one. I am so happy to be here with you all. I've been wanting to kick back, smoke, talk some stuff, and I finally made the time to do all that. I've been going out every day, mixing and mingling. You know, it's summertime, so you know the boys is hollering, and you know I got to see what they want, what they got to offer. On the rear, don't even worry about my t-shirt. Don't even worry about it. Let me tell y'all something. I bought these t-shirts a long time. This is a disclaimer to make fun of myself. I love to make fun of myself. I love to make people laugh. Where it go? See? Here we go. Look, this shit ain't even connected, y'all. This shit is hanging on literally by that motherfucking clear part. The motherfucking clear part that, right here. Like, it's hanging on. Like, I don't get it. So I said, I'm not about to waste no shirt, though. Everything in the damn stores is sold out too. These people done got their checks. Everything. Tell me I'm lying. Everything is off the racks right now. You can't buy shit, find shit. Everything is just fucking left over. So I said I'm gonna have to make do with these little t-shirts I got. Yeah, I like this little get up I got. Let me tell you. So look, I watched, before I get into what I'm talking about today, I watched with Jocelyn Hernandez, and what's that little show she had with the strippers and shit, and the one stripper girl on there, the one that had the manager, the pimp on there, she had this like sheer like over coverall, like, and it was long. I thought it was so cute. So I had bought a black one. Y'all done seen me in the black one. Look at my previous videos. So I went shopping or whatever recently, and they ain't had nothing left, but they did have some of these left, and I just thought it was so cute. It reminded me of what she had on. So it's just like, and it's long, you know, it's got like cover like it's between my back and my knees and my butt, how far down it goes or whatever. But yeah, I just thought it was so cute and girly and feminine, and you know, I just got it, and I matched this little t-shirt I had already with it. So let me tell y'all, okay, now I gave y'all the disclaimer on the outfits and shit. The wig synthetic, okay, y'all know I had, first of all, another disclaimer, do not order from CC Wigs. If y'all watch YouTube and y'all see an advertisement for CC Wigs, CICIWIGS.com, do not order unless you want some Barbie doll hair like this, some hair that is motherfucking, you gotta keep constantly combing that shit, being careful when you swing this shit because it get tangled up. Like, all of that. I'm missing makeup, y'all. So, speaking about makeup, I'm about to smoke. Look, I got this cute little Anastasia Beverly Hills from Target. Was it? No, it was TJ Maxx. It's called Cotton Candy. Ah, it will fall. Okay, it ain't fall far. So, look, little Anastasia, whatever. And it's like a little pink. It's like a Barbie pink. That's cute, huh? I need something on my lips. And when I record on my cell phone, they usually pick a thumbnail by now. So my thumbnail is not gonna have my lipstick on. Damn. Ain't that a man? And I don't leave this in the car because I do not want that to melt. $7. That was it, y'all. I wonder how much they really go for, because I might start buying a bunch of them that they got left and sell them online. If they like, you know, $20 in the store or whatever, probably sell them for like $14 online, because I paid $7, get a double up on it. So y'all, I don't know what. It ain't no sweat. I was dry as hell in here. I don't know what this is about. This is a brand new t-shirt. I don't know what that's about. But anywho, anyway, okay, I got my disclaimer. I really don't know what that's about. It's dry as fuck. I just got the house. Everything is fucking clean. But so I was getting ready today, and this happened when I was getting ready. Since I just got the house, this really happened when I was getting ready or whatever. So I'm on the toilet, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of people go through your phones then, and I saw on Facebook. It made my legs go numb. I was sitting on the toilet because I got like a roller, like a little drawer, a little roller drawer in my bathroom. So I like sit my phone. I like open up one of the drawers and I sit my phone that it propped up. So I'm on the toilet while I'm watching the phone and shit. Cause I don't like to hold my phone, period. Like, especially it's disgusting on the toilet, but at any rate, all the 5G and radiation going through your hand into your body. So I just try to avoid, even before all that, I just knew to avoid phone anyway, like that, because of radiation, right? So look, okay, all these damn disclaimers. So, anyway, bitch, shut up. You can wait here and listen to me talk, ho. So, look. I'm watching Facebook in a roast group. Okay, I ain't gonna tell you which one, but it's a roast group, and maybe people be going through shit. Somebody be going in their Facebook and they share it to the group. So I saw it in the group, this video, whatever, of this girl sitting outside with a bunch of police around her front door in the apartment complex, and she's sitting. That's just, she got like 1,000 views already. So I'm like, dang, what's going on here? Let me stop here. So kind of find out, she's like, yeah, they don't have a warrant, he's not here, he don't live here, all this shit. So I'm like, what's going on? So basically, after reading all the comments and shit, kind of find out the police is not there for her, okay, but they are raiding her apartment. Okay, the police is actually there for her boyfriend, who's on papers, who been out for a year, who only had 8 months left, and lives with his mom. So she's asking them, why are they at her house? And they're like, we got information that he be here too, that he got a key here, and if he got a key here, we need to search it or whatever, because that's violation of parole, right? So the verbiage that they used was, we got intel. So basically, I guess that means someone snitched or whatever, right? So they told the girl like she can't go in the house or whatever, right? So the girl can't go in the house and shit, and the police like, she gotta use the bathroom. They got a little girl with them. Little girl about like 1 year old, literally. Little girl, but she like 2 years old, because she walking around and playing right there, but she ain't talking. So she about like 2. And the baby mama there. So kind of find out, so there's the girlfriend and the baby. He got his baby mama. Like, why is his baby mama over the girlfriend's house? Like, it's some weird setup shit or whatever. But anyway, his baby mama is over at the girlfriend's house. They cool, whatever. They ain't even got kids together. They ain't even married. But she's associating with the baby mama, which is kind of a little off to me. I mean, yeah, be cordial because you'll be around the baby, but just chilling like that, we slobbing, we done slobbed on the same knob. Like, what makes her think that him seeing her over there all the time, they gonna want him to go back slide, you know what I'm saying? Or make her want to bite on his knob, while she at work and they in the house. Anywho, get off subject. So they don't got a warrant, y'all. They don't even got a warrant to be in her house. They told her she can't use the bathroom. She can't go in her house or she would go to jail. So people in the comments like, you need to call a lawyer, you need to be calling a apartment complex. You call the apartment complex, they like, ain't nothing we can do about that. They ain't until they send us a warrant. They got to come to the office and send us a warrant paper, then we give them a key. But they was already in her house, so which tells me, because I caught the live a little bit later. So they was already in her house, which tells me the bitch done let them in without a warrant. So the reason why they're not in there, some of them was in there, but a lot of them was outside. So the reason why a majority of them was outside is because they needed a warrant. So this girl's literally let these niggas in. She ain't even going to her house, and ain't no warrant. So people are like, why are you going through this? If you ain't got nothing in the house, you got a clean record. He don't even live with you. He live with his mom. Like, why are you going through this? She like, y'all not solid. Y'all don't know what it's like to be solid. That's all that mean. He'll go through this for me. I'm like, beer, he'll go through this for me. He'll do the same thing for me. Y'all don't know. So I was just like, and mind you, the girl got turquoise blue hair in her head with some long, her lashes is like, okay, maybe she don't know how to pick out lashes, but the hair though, the turquoise hair is like whatever. She said, She said he lives with his mom. He been out for a year. He just worked. He stopped. He put the past, the criminal past behind him. He's a working man now. I said, baby girl. She's like, y'all don't know what solid is. That's why I said solid. Damn show don't have you outside your apartment, and if you attempt to enter in with your legal ass, you will be put in handcuffs and sent off to jail. And you don't do shit just to avoid shit. Like, it's not like you a criminal yourself, you know what I'm saying? All right, you want to sit your hot down, but bitch, you purposefully avoid, or you purposefully, I ain't gonna say avoid doing criminal activity, but you purposefully avoid getting arrested. If she is doing something, she purposefully makes sure that she's careful so that she doesn't get a record, you know what I'm saying? And have to be in interaction and contact with the police, you know what I'm saying? One thing I know about the police and dating is that the girlfriends always want to be there for the guy, the so-called solid, right? They stand on the fact that their criminal background is clear, and they stand on the fact that they're not doing anything illegal that they could get caught for or could be caught for. And what they fail to realize is, and some of them maybe even oblivious to what even going on, have no clue like what their nigga is getting into. And nigga is all races to me, all genders to me, anything is a nigga to me, so there's no my language. So do they understand though, all that shit don't fucking matter to them? They are in a situation or in a position to interact with this person that actually is their property, whether they're locked up or not. He's on paper, he's their property. Anything that's associated with him, even the mama, I say the mom is probably the only person in most cases, a lot of cases, or not all, but most, a lot, the mama probably about the only one they respect if mama not tripping or fooling on them. But really they don't respect, you know what I'm saying? And depending on where you at, like it could be like a outdoor event, like a raid, okay? They might respect the mama, but if the environment was different, like the mama going to prison, then they might start treating the mama like a prison. You know, basically what I'm saying is, no matter what you do in your life, personal, if you are associated with who they're responsible for, then you're gonna get treated like a fucking criminal your damn self. Like, you're gonna get talked to, you're gonna get treated like, you're gonna be disrespectful, you're gonna be violated, all that, as if you were. And then don't do something that they don't like. Don't sit here and say some shit or move something they don't like. Like, you gotta watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? The way you move around them in order to be safe. And my thing of it is this girl want to put herself in a position because she said he would do it for me. Baby girl, I wanted to say to her, and I'm going to say to the people who watching this, what he could and would do is different than what he is and what he have, and you know what I'm saying, and he is doing, not what he will do. You don't know. So she's saying to us that this nigga can be living righteous. She can be involved in some illegal activities where it cause a law to come to his house, that he'll just be understanding and just like, fuck it, and like, I'm doing this for her, she'll do it for me, I'm riding for her. Like, no, guys don't think like that. And it's so fucked up that so many women are dedicated to niggas like that and have that mind frame and think that they're just so adamant and right. It's like these fucking rappers, these fucking songs, and these bitches, these R&B hoes, they fucking up the game. Like, they got motherfuckers really thinking like holding a nigga down and being there for a nigga and waiting on a nigga and all that shit is the solid thing to do. Like she said, that shit's jelly. That shit is flip. Which, let me tell you. Now, I don't know if I should tell you this now or if I should tell you this later. But either way it go, listen, whether you will listen to me because you can relate, or whether you will listen to me or you won't listen to me because I can relate, but at the same time, it is what it is. I know this shit because I have been the one to be the solid one. I have been the one to allow myself to be disrespected by law enforcement for the sake of someone that I feel like cared and loved would do this shit for me, right? My thing is this. And it doesn't even matter if you are placed in a good position. Like, I was thinking earlier, like, well, he didn't even pay no bills. And she clearly said he lived with his mom. Like, even if he did pay the bills and, you know, he bought the whole house and all this sort of that, like, you should not be subjected yourself to that type of lifestyle at all. And I had to get a young girl advice, like, listen, if you gonna fuck with him, you say he's changed, this and the third, and he's good now, he's off paper, I mean, he's working, he's with his mom, this and the third. Well, I don't say how that's good, but he's been out for a year and still with his mom. It's like, fuck with him off papers, boo. Like, fuck with him when he ain't gotta fuck with the law. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's his concern at for you? Like, is that fair? Like, is that fair that you're willing to go call lawyers? Like, will he take his time from his phone, looking through Instagram, looking at big booties, to go through Google and call up-teen lawyers, leaving voice messages, talking to paralegals and talking to lawyers, returning calls, checking voicemails? Like, is he willing to do all that for you? Like, I know women want to be down and shit, but this is like, it's that shit is not warranted in every situation. Like, everybody is not warranted you to be down for them. Like, that motherfucker will sit here and go through all that for you. Like, guys don't do that. Guys won't take their time out to do that for you. Like, unless it's a situation where they probably got kids or some money on the line. And even if they don't even think just because you got kids that he'll do it. That really doesn't even mean a lot to a lot of men. You know what I'm saying? So my thing of it is like, put yourself first. Like, stop trying to, it's like she's holding on to what? It's like, she said the guy lived with his mom. He, obviously not paying a bill there because he ain't supposed to be having a key there or nothing. And she's talking too much to the police on top of that. You know, like, look, it's like this. You're willing to call all these lawyers, you're willing to talk to the police and interact with the police. You never know what the outcome could be. They might be pissed off that day, really don't like this nigga, want to take it out on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're willing to do all that. You're willing to go to his court hearings. You're willing to get an early 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, 5 in the morning to get down to the courtyard house. But will he even get up one day in the afternoon and go down to the justice of peace for you? Will he go down there and marry you? Like, that's real shit. Like, oh, he ain't gotta marry me. It ain't that serious. It ain't that deep. It's just him coming along. Baby girl, you're not playing. See, the thing of it is, people don't take their life serious. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't take their life serious. You know? You gotta take yourself a little more serious than you have been. Being willing to have your face out there, your name out there, your car out there, your place to be, your kids, your family, all out there for somebody who obviously ain't gonna be with you. Because let's just be real. With her situation, she got a baby mama. His baby mama is over there. The kid is about 1 or 2. The kid ain't talking. So, which means that they probably got something still linked up, right? They probably more than likely still fucking. And why is the baby mama still around? Well, because she wants that to be a family unit again. Eventually, obviously. So, not only you don't trust her, but you don't trust him because, listen, look what he did with the first girl. He made her into a baby mama. He didn't even marry her. And you, on another hand, not even a baby mama, which not saying that's something to be, but you don't have no ties to him, all right? No ties at all whatsoever to be this so dedicated, this so solid. Like, you don't have no ties at all. So what makes you think, what makes her, anyone like that's in that predicament, think that, okay, someday I'll be married to him. Someday we'll have kids. No, one day you're going to be just like her, a baby mama over the new girlfriend house. And then the new girlfriend going to have both his baby mamas in there. Or y'all both might link up and not like the new girl. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all both didn't have, like on some day type, like on some, come to think of it, like on some baby boy type shit. Like, you gotta want better. That girl is young. She could be with anybody who, first of all, take that fucking blue hair, that fucking twinkle. Bitch, you want to be extravagant with the wig colors? Do that in pictures, things like that. In public, no. No. That's cute for kids, but not nobody who got a whole grown man in her house on papers. That's not cute for that. You want to be colorful, do it in your makeup. Wear the turquoise. Look, I don't got the turquoise hair, but I got the turquoise makeup on. Okay? I want to express turquoise one day. I'm going to put it in my eyes and the makeup. Not in my fucking head. Like, the mentality, like, and then you have to think about it. If a guy wants something like that, what makes him think that he's valuable? A guy that wants somebody with turquoise hair. I don't want to deal with any guy that would talk to a girl or a broad in turquoise hair. Because she'll give a fuck about herself, obviously, and he don't give a fuck about her. Himself, either. I just want better for my mamas out here. For real. Mama, it ain't even worth it. All the visitation, because guess what, baby? You're not the only one. Let me tell you, a CO put me, they call this nigga Chucky. He in San Bernardino County jail, right? It's a CO in there. They call that nigga Chucky. He red, short, white guy, whatever, right? This nigga told me when I went to go visit, the nigga who I was visiting, he said, damn. He didn't say damn, but he said like, wow, or dang. Like, it was some sort of like, I forgot what you call those. Dang, I don't want to sound stupid, but it was some sort of expression, right? And he said he has a lot of ladies, a lot of women. He said he has a lot of females on his list. I'm like, oh, he hating. I was the one who took defense to him on some dumb shit. I'm like, oh, he hating. Because I'm thinking to myself, like, probably his sister, his mom, his baby mama, this and the third. Like, no, he had real life a bunch of bitches on his list. I found out years later, but, you know, that CEO was really putting me up on game. And when I told him, I was taking him so much, I told his ass, like, yeah, he told me you got a bunch of females. He's like, what? I'm not gonna make a complaint. He ain't got no business being in my business. So not even paying attention, that was his defense. He was defensive because he was basically caught up in some shit. And he could have started some shit, you know? Some bitches like, I don't give a fuck. Some bitches say, I don't care. I know this. Tell me something I don't know. I know he dealing with her. Why do you feel less value? Do you believe that he will be with you if you was with him and him? He damn sure won't be riding down with you or solid or supportive of you if you was with him and him. He will leave you. You either want him to stay with you while he with her, or he gonna leave you and still be with her. Most chicks want him to stay and still be with her, and that's where the low frequency kicks in, right? That's where the low vibration seeps in at. Like, you have to have the most, you have like, let's see, the most disregard for yourself, the least respect for yourself, if you will. It's sort of like being slow to me. It's like a slowness, like it's like a disability to me. If a woman is like will allow her man to be with other women, like we're out here in this sunshine city, or this hot, fast, booming city, and he's out here getting money, and I'm riding the coattail. I'm riding with him. Like, like, that's cool if that's your game. Like, if you just like a bitch out here, like, I just fuck this nigga anyway for some money. He can be what the fuck he wants to. Like, okay, that's cool. Like, that's me. You feel me? Like, that's me. I don't give a fuck who a bitch name, as long as he's giving some paper. But it only becomes wrong when you give yourself and you dedicate it to him, and then you give him more of you, and you're falling in love with him more than he is in love with you. Like, that's when it becomes a problem. Like, because why can't I love him? Because a man would never love a woman like a woman love a man. A man would never love like women, because women, we're built different. We're built to love. We're built to nourish. Okay, nurture. We're built to be sensitive. They're built to be masculine, tough, providers, protectors, hard. Like, they show their love differently. And you're giving them the love of someone you should probably give to a child, or you should probably give it to a pet, or something like that, like nature. I don't know, but like, that love you're looking for to receive back from him you can only get it from certain things. And that's what a lot of women need to understand. Like, you got to put yourself first, and like, know that a guy will never, if it puts you in a predicament where you are being brought down, just know a guy would never let you do that. Now, a guy would never let you bring him down. And if you do, well, that's a sucker move. I'm just saying. If a guy allowed you to bring him down, that's weak. The guy should only want a woman that's going to build him and lift him up. And you don't have to do it monetarily. You don't have to do it jurisdictionally. I don't know if there's a word that's made up. You don't have to be, you don't have to do that. You could do that in encouraging him, encouragement. You could do that with your own self-love. You could do that with compliments. There's other ways to build up men without putting too much of yourself in there, where you feel like you gave up, where you feel like you got to withdraw more so than a deposit putting back into you. Yeah, so that girl, her misconception of society is backwards. I blame it on society. I blame it on the upbringing. I blame it on her not seeking knowledge, her not seeking herself. And you can't blame, I blame that on that, but at the same time, a lot of people are not privileged to hear certain information, so they only know certain things. And but at the same time, that girl was giving warnings in her chat live, like, girl, stop it. What are you doing? Like, you're giving yourself up. You're giving too much of yourself for one person who is not going to be committed to you, and you're going to date more people. You're not going to stay with that guy. So then my thing of it is this, right? These are all my down chicks. I got a question for my down chicks, right? My ride or dies, my solid homegirls. So you're going to date a bunch of people. And if you don't, it's because you put up with a lot of shit. But if you do break up and you know how to move on and go to the next move on, understand that if you commit yourself to the same type of guy and you decide to be a ride or die chick, a solid chick in each relationship, just imagine how many times you're just burning your energy and giving yourself away to somebody else who you're not going to stay with. I know you watched your mom date. I know you watched your dad date. I know you watched your auntie, your grandpa, somebody date a bunch of people at different times, okay? I know you have. people usually do not stay together. Is not as common for you to just meet that one person, have sex with that one person, y'all married, and y'all live the rest of your lives together. It's not common. What is common is people dating multiple people, being in multiple relationships, learning themselves throughout different relationships, learning from the previous exes. Like, that is common. So why would you not only pick a different grade of man? First of all, let's just say you don't pick a different grade of man. Let's just say you stay in the hood and you only deal with the hood guys around you. Why would you want to be a ride or die chick for him? Each and every one. Like, why would you keep wanting to stuff for the police? And that should be ultimately on you. Like my girl. Shit, I've done shit for guys, but I never got caught, right? My girl, she got caught, right? And I've done, what she got caught for, I done way worse things. And a lot that will be in their eyes, right? So, but for example, right? So I can't use myself as an example, right? But I can use my girl, right? She young. We're teenagers. Like, after high school, though, like, we're in our late teens, about to be early 20s, right? So, listening to rap music and all that stuff, the innuendos that the environment gives off, right? The society gives off is, stuff, hold the pistol, hide the dough, ride the car, take the charge, right? So, it's programmed into our minds. So with no hesitation, when this guy who bust at a crowd because the crowd was catcalling her, you know what I'm saying, trying to holler at her, and he gets mad and he go bust straight, like, not up in the air, because I asked her, like, he used to bust in the air or the ground. She said no, he bust straight, like, straight into the crowd. I'm like, didn't anybody get hit? She said no. I'm like, this ain't even the shooter. But thank God, though, at the same time, right? But this nigga, hot ass gun, hot ass pistol. No, I mean hot meaning like in temperature. They call the police. When the police come, he hands her. He the relay race, they pass the baton. Hey, that's what he did to her, right? Gave her that hot ass pistol. She listened to rap music, you know what I'm saying? Environment, society teaches us to be the ride or die, the solid chick, and take the shit, right? Because you don't want the guy to get in trouble because they know they're going to search him. So she took this gun. She took that hot ass pistol that just got done shooting the crowd. Okay? And guess what? They thought they was cool, right? No. The police searched him and then they searched her. Boom. Hot smoking pistol in the motherfucking car. Now she young with a felony. What? And she done been with different niggas after that, and she with a different nigga now. Like, that's my point. Like, her dad and them had to come out of money. That nigga ain't put no money into getting that off of her. Y'all be wanting to do this shit for these niggas. Oh, he got money. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna go pick this up for him. Run this. Bags in. So I'm gonna bag in for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but who's to say that nigga gonna use his money to get you off? Yeah, he wanted to false. He got money. We going to he did take us to the nice fish bones and shit and all that whatever, and we got the oysters and all that shit. Play the oysters, all that bullshit. And that shit was like the way our other oysters is like $100. You feel me? Just the oysters alone. That's not even including the dishes we got. But I'm just saying, like, that still didn't get him to get her a lawyer or attorney. Yeah, she got it expunged. You know what I'm saying? She did get her stuff expunged. Her people had to put bread because she never had a felony. So she did get that expunged. Just say that at the least. So don't say, I can just get it. He can just expunge it. Look, why you want to go through that shit? Huh? Why? In this day and age, you don't need to get your record clean, bitch. You need to keep your record clean. Get you a CCW, get you a damn gun if you are mentally stable, okay? Get it legal within your state, and that's what you should do. And when you get it, don't be all the homies in the hood gonna want to take it. Gonna let's trade guns, or let me take this, let me borrow it. No, and no. No, you can't touch my shit. No, you can't hold it. You want to look at it? Oh, okay, here. I wouldn't even let them do all that. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta let niggas know you got. Sometimes you just gotta let niggas know you got it so they don't even try. You know what I'm saying? I said that to say that. Sometimes you gotta let people know you got it so they don't even try it, whatever. But anyway, whatever. But yeah, I was on the phone. But yeah, I just want to be, a voice to my young ladies who don't get the game all the time, who not sure, who maneuvering through this world, and streets is hard out here. Streets are very hard. And the streets don't love nobody. That's why a lot of guys use the word I love you, I love you, I love you. Because they know it ain't no love out here in the streets. So they use that word, that's the best, that's a hook, line, and sinker. You know what I'm saying? Love is due for. And not even that, because you got a lot of bitches who live in mansions, motherfucking minks, everything, fur slippers, fur house coats, wearing fucking tiaras and shit around the house with face full of makeup. You feel me? Nigga don't come home beating her ass, don't even know that face full of makeup is coloring up her motherfucking black eyes and her cuts and her bruises. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say that that's love either. Love is how you want to be treated, baby. Love is what make you feel good. Genuinely, and nothing that's material. That's what like material things, don't get me wrong, You can't show me a shopping spree, a trip, and some rings, and some clothes, and some cars, and some houses, some deeds, some land. You can't convince me of that, but at the same damn time, for real, a motherfucker can be slap your ass up and down all that real estate he done bought you, okay? He can probably fucking fight you on every damn business y'all own together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, my girl who I was just talking about, like, she got her a nigga that got money, right? But them motherfuckers fight everywhere all the time. All the fucking time they fighting and arguing. Retarded as hell. All that motherfucking money and mad. I'm telling you. And it be for nothing. You hear me? And it's like every time you go out, and it makes you, whoever y'all with, uncomfortable. Because here they go, fussing and motherfucking fighting. And what the fuck it be over, y'all? Honestly, I really can't remember right now. That just tells me, though, that it was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That goes to show, I don't even remember it. I just know she was doing a lot of pouting and this and the third, and he would do a lot of insults, Talking about how she like her mama, but say in a disrespectful manner. So. And this nigga got bread, and she Louboutins, everything designer, anything she wants, she don't work, anything she can want. You know what I'm saying? Cars and all. But he's abusive. Hey, when he caught her cheating, I know he was abusive because the guy that she was cheating on him with, we all grew up together. So I used to date his cousin. So me and him, we was kicking talk or whatever. And he would tell me how he heard her getting abused over the phone. Like the guy would like, how many times did it? Like answering the question, slap her. Answering the question, slapping her. And the bitch is the bitch is pretty. You feel me? Like, don't matter if you ugly, you don't need to get slapped neither. But, it's crazy. To sit there and be attracted to that shit. And it's like, what is it about you that attracts that type of person? Like, people always say, I always attract dope dealers, I always attract abusive men, I always attract this and the third. But what is it about you that attract men? Let me tell you, let me break this shit down to you, right? Depending on how I float out here in these streets, it depends on what type of man I attract, right? And I noticed that in my, I guess, my summertime flings or whatever. Like the guys I've been getting numbers from, like guys that I meet and it's just like a nice, like a subtle situation. It's very respectful. But this one guy I met, I think I had been drinking. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. So he pulls up on me and it's like just chromed out. This motorcycle just so chromed out. So he said, yeah, my windows are down because it's hot. And then he just pulled up on the side and like, yeah, get on the back, when you get on the back of this and ride it. And I was like, I don't know if I can handle all of that, right? And he was like, maybe next time. And I was like, maybe. And he was like, put my number in your phone because, we had a red light. So I thought about it. I was like, oh, my God, why did I thought about it in hindsight later on. I'm like, did I just tell this man? I don't know if I can handle all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because the way he was like, oh, okay, like that. Like, okay, she's confirming or she made a confirmation. Like, it's okay. Like, she with it. So he called me. The first time he called me, it was at midnight. I didn't answer, of course. It was like 11:50 something at midnight. I didn't answer, of course. Then I called him the next day, like around 3 o'clock. I said, yeah, I missed your call last night. I was asleep. This on the 3rd. And he wanted to, his first thing, he was like, yeah, hey, nice to meet you. This on the 3rd. And, oh, you was doing that? Yeah, well, I want to change your life. Like that. This came off top. Like, I want to change your life. I said, oh, wait, what? And how? In what way? Like, so I'm like, I'm trying to play my role and not, I'm not breaking character instead of coming at him like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, really? How? What way? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to change the line. I want to put this green up in you. Like that, right? And I said, huh? What? I'm acting like an airhead, basically. I'm acting like I'm not hip. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing it off like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm playing like I'm not hip, like I'm green. You feel me? So he's like, yeah, let me put some of this green up in me. And I'm not talking about the two same greens. Green meaning like I'm fresh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't know no better. Not hip to shit. That's what I'm saying. So I'm playing off like I'm green, like I'm really green. But he just so happened to use the word green in this statement. Okay? So he's like, yeah, I put some of that green in your life. I said, what? Huh? He's like, yeah, green, so, like, that's my last name or something like that. Like, I act like I didn't hear that. I acted like I didn't hear that. Because I know what he was trying to say is have some of him up in me. So I act like I didn't hear it. And I said, huh? What do you mean? You gonna put some green in my mouth? In my life? I said, like, what, money? He said, no. I said, what, vegetables? I mean, that's the only two things I can think of that's green. Oh, no, never mind. He's like, never mind. It backfired. I'm thinking to myself, it sure the fuck did. Like, but then he called later on. I told him I was about to do something. He called later on, like, yeah, where you at so I can slide up on you? And this is how it happens. Like, I think I met him Sunday. Today is, I met him like Monday or something, or Sunday or Monday. And today is like, what, Thursday now? So, but this is all happened between these 4 days, right? So then he's like, yeah, let me sign on to come and get you, because we had a little conversation already. After I was playing the whole green thing, we were just talking for a minute, right? I gave him a little like 3-minute conversation, right? And then I let him go. So I'm going to call him back. He called me back later on, like around 10 something, right? Like 10:34. Like, I was like, yeah, you like, so I'm gonna come through and slide through, let's hang out or something like that. I'm like, I'm still doing what I'm doing. I'm still tied up. By the time I get out of here, it's probably gonna be like midnight or something. It'll be too late. So probably not. I'll probably just hit you up later on. That's how I told him. He said, oh, okay. So I get a text message this morning from him. He texted me at 8 this morning, telling me something, are you still in the city? Because that's what I told him I was in the city. And I'm like, that is what you get for flirting with that guy like that. Like, you gotta, whatever you attract out here is what you get. Now, no, I would never call that guy or answer his phone calls again. You know what I'm saying? Not only because of what I said, they gave him the impression that I was like that, right? Because I was just really just flirting, whatever. But really, it's because when I first talked to him, like, see, another thing why you attract certain guys is because even if I didn't do that, let's just say he was just like a regular guy conversation. His voice, his way he was talking, his verbiage was like sneaky. I'm telling you. We both playing the game. I can hear him. I can hear his. So I'm like, hey. He's like, oh, hey. You know, he's supposed to be like a hood guy. Because I didn't know until I asked where he lives. And I let him know he was supposed to be hood. So he's like, hey, you know. It's like, you can hear him trying to hide who he really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not that nice. Like, I can tell. It's just some things about him that, you know, you can. Just by the way he was on some, so put some up this in your life, like all that. I'm like, oh yeah, he's a trip. I can tell he's a trip. He's a mess. But in order for me to avoid and pick up on stuff avoid people like that, and in order for me to pick up on things like that, you gotta pay attention and be mindful and use your intuition. You know what I'm saying? Just because somebody be like, oh, hey, just try to, you know what I'm saying, weed out, like, you know that this guy does not walk around like me. I could be on the phone like, hey, you know, if you never met me before, it is believable in the way I look, like, oh, hey, but not with him. Not saying that people who are really like that are good people. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, like, you could just peep it. It's like, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And his self started coming out. I knew it wasn't self because as he was talking, his voice was like coming down. Like I stayed up on a high vibration. His vibration started coming. It started lowering. So that let me know right there, like, oh, he's not really all like nice like that. But I mean, he probably is, but you could tell like he be on some bullshit. I mean, I can just tell just by dealing with a bunch of people. I can just tell just by dealing with people. You know, you gotta pay attention to everything, and a lot of things that end up the way they do it because you didn't pay attention in the beginning. And you gotta pay attention. And then on top of that, he said, "Oh no, ain't what I'm talking about." When I said the money, I said, "Oh well, he could definitely go." Even though that was the first conversation, I wasn't trying to bring him no money, but I see he was trying to get perverted. So I was steering and controlling the conversation by acting dingy on that part. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I did that. But this joint trying to act like it don't want to hit. Oh, there we go. So I'm about to end this live. I just want to come on here and talk to y'all about some things with these guys and these gals out here, and how to maneuver out here, how not to maneuver. Lock my fucking door, because look at this car, y'all. He just parked it up right here next to me on the side of me. What is he doing? Yeah, I see this. I don't know if he parking. I don't know what he doing. But I keep y'all tuned. Oh, I can keep it like this so y'all can see in the corner. Oh well. But yeah, cause see, this is what's going on in front of me. And them people just put us. I don't know if he with them or whatever. I ain't tripping on the push or the motherfucking pull. You hear me? Got some air. But yeah, y'all, I just really feel like, you know, us ladies, we need to be a little more selective. Oh, okay. He got his blinker on. Cause I'm like, what the heck is he doing? Okay. But I'm not tripping. I didn't feel no danger. Cause I figured he was on there with them. But it was just like, okay, when he pulled up, I was like, okay, what are you doing? But yeah. Man. A lot of tricksters out here, you ladies. Don't be tricked into being no ride or die, no solid chick. You know what I'm saying? We gotta trick the tricks, you hear me? You gotta trick the tricks out here, you feel me? You see a sucker, you gotta lick him, you hear me? And at first I wanted to challenge this guy anyway, since he said all that, you know, just to get money out of him anyway, but the way the hours that he be calling is just blatant disrespectful. You feel me? It's just blatant disrespect. So that I'm gonna pass on. And that's how you need to be. You need to filter and select them. You feel me? Because if I was like that, I would have said something by now, don't you think? If I was trying to have a one night stand. But I shouldn't have said that when I met him. I was just in the mode feeling myself. But it was cute though. I ain't mad at him. You feel me? Man gonna be a man. You know, they gotta want to. That's one thing about getting money. They gotta want the cat. They don't want the cat, they ain't gonna spend no money on you. You feel me? So you got it. That's the great sign. You feel me? If they want it, they gonna spend the bread. If they want old men, they might just want the titties. Shit, they want it, they gonna spend the bread on everything. And on that note, I don't want to say it, but you already know. Do say, welcome to the dark side. I will see y'all later. And I'm out on everything. Period, poo. Poo, poo, period. Huh? Alright, y'all. I'm out again. Love y'all. This is...